What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Roster Bubble Series video. Please hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or your drops. Appreciate you all coming back. Also, hit the share button, or you could just manually share it if you want. Obviously, this is a dead time for NFL content creators, knowing that it's the period between mini camps and training camp. Nothing's really going on other than, of course, the Baker Mayfield trade. But if you're not a Panthers fan, you're not a Browns fan, you're not an NFL content creator, you're kind of struggling right now, and you don't get as many views as you do in the regular season. That's why the share button helps. Share it out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you want. Share it out to different people, and then they'll get it out to different people, and then we reach milestones faster. Also, shout out to Pete Simonetti. I was on Game Season on Wednesday for the Pirates game, and we got a bunch of new subscribers. I think we're at 473 right now, so we are approximately about 27 away from 500, which is halfway to 1,000, and then many more milestones after that. So I appreciate you guys. Appreciate all the ones who subscribed. I know I had to take a bit of a pain beating verbally. It's all jokes and all fun to get those subscribers. But if you were in the NYY News TV chat on Wednesday, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, roster bubble video. Another one of these. We are about halfway through the candidates right now. Maybe there's more to come. Maybe we're not even halfway through. I got to check the list again. But with that being said, roster bubble video. I take a player that's on the roster bubble. Then I talk about their background, their competition, how they could win a spot, and how they could lose a spot. So today's episode is Khalil Dorsey, defensive back. Went to Northern Arizona University, and then I believe was signed by the Ravens as an undrafted free agent. I just want to make sure of that. Yeah, he was an undrafted free agent out of Northern Arizona. And the weird thing is with Dorsey, just to give a background, he's only played 6 games at the NFL level, and it's mostly been injuries for him that have been keeping him off the field. But anyway, Dorsey, in his 1 year with the Baltimore Ravens, played a total of 5 snaps, literally. A lot of special teams duties for him, so I guess that could be his way onto the roster. But those 5% allocated to 1% of the defensive snaps. Anyway, statistically, in those 6 games, he allowed 1 completion for 39 yards, and that equaled a passer rating of 118.7. So not very good there, and also he made 2 tackles. So not much at the NFL level experience for Khalil Dorsey. And some notes, shouts to the guys at Sports Illustrated. I got some quotes here. During his college career, he allowed just under 60% of the pass targets against him, about 59.3, which is very good, registering a 54.9 coverage rating. He played most of the snaps on the perimeter, but with those few snaps he had with the Ravens, he played in the slot, so that's also a good note there. He does have some versatility. Of course, once again, those snaps he played with the Ravens were in the slot, and he hasn't played outside in 2 years? I would say so. Dorsey owns the Northern Arizona University marks for interceptions in a game with 4, in a season with 11, and career-wise 18. So he does have a ball hawk in him, and I think the New York Giants do need a ball hawk. Adoree Jackson's not really that guy. We don't know with Aaron Robinson yet. We don't know with Cordell Flott yet, so we'll see what happens. He can also contribute on special teams, having played 37 special team snaps, mostly on the field goal blocking unit in college, and he also has 6 kickoff returns for 127 yards. So it seems like special teams is one of his better fits, and it's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say for right now, and then we'll get into more as we go with competition, how he can win, how he can lose. Competition-wise, here is his competition. Since he doesn't play safety, he'll be matching up against other cornerbacks: Jaron Williams, Zion Gilbert, Michael Jacquet, Darren Evans, Maurice Kennedy, and Rodarius Williams. As for Jaron Williams, he plays safety and cornerback, undrafted free agent out of Albany in 2020. Zion Gilbert, undrafted free agent out of Florida Atlantic. Darren Evans, undrafted free agent at LSU. Michael Jacquet, Eagles vet, and also Jaguars vet. Maurice Kennedy played with the Cowboys, the Jets, the Ravens over the last few years, and Rodarius Williams was a 6th-round pick out of Oklahoma State last year. So that is his competition. How he can win: get healthy quickly. I know that there was some sort of an undisclosed injury that he had that kept him out basically all of last year. So he's got to get healthy quickly and make plays in in practice and in the preseason and play well in man coverage. Obviously, his days at Northern Arizona University, he played in the slot and more likely on the outside. So he does have the versatility, but it's not necessarily proven at the NFL level. He only played the slot with the Ravens. With that being said, he gave up 1 reception, and he played 1% of the defensive snaps. He played 5 snaps overall in his NFL career on the defense. So that's not a lot. And when you're matching up against guys that are undrafted free agents and also guys that have played more than you, it's going to be tough for him to make the roster, just solely based on defense. Obviously, special teams factors into it. So if he could block some kicks, that would be nice. If he could possibly be on the kick or punt return team, that would also be nice as well. That would honestly be on his resume to get him up to the 53-man roster. And to be fair, though, as well, in 2020, he wasn't even on the 53-man roster of the Ravens. He was just reverted onto the active roster before game day, and that's when he played. So there's that. But with that being said, he's got to get healthy quickly, make plays in training camp, in the preseason, not just special teams as I just mentioned, but he's got that ball hawk in him supposedly. Let him show off the ball hawk. Let him tip a couple of passes. Make those interceptions. Make those interceptions for other players. It's not just about him, but what he could do for his teammates. How he can struggle in man coverage, stay on the sidelines, and have a quiet camp. That would be the worst for him, honestly. I don't necessarily have a projection of what he's going to do in training camp and in the preseason, but if he struggles in man coverage, he stays on the sidelines and has a quiet camp, there's not necessarily a winning path for him to get to the roster. So with that being said, prediction at the end, I am getting released. I think he's going to get possibly a spot on the practice squad. Don Martindale knows him, and he was on the practice squad in 2020 for the Baltimore Ravens, so I think that's going to be the route, at the end of the preseason, and I think he's still going to get some development in there, whenever they need cornerback depth. Let's just say one of our guys gets injured, like Aaron Robinson, Darnay Holmes, or Dory Jackson. He's a guy that could filter in there. He's a guy that could go in there and play. So that's going to be very important for the Giants this season. Other than the guys we've seen before, Cordell, Flott, Rodarius Williams, all the younger cats, they got to get the reps too. And Khalil Dorsey could factor in with that. If you guys haven't already, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know when a live stream pops or drops. Appreciate y'all coming back. Peace out, guys. See you later, and stay cool.